Hi everyone, it's Anya here. I'm back with another video for Ophelia Talks, and today I am talking about this sweatshirt that I made. I could not contain myself. I just had to post the pictures of the finished product. I have been making it and it was a cowl. And I've been so, yeah, I love it. I really do. So yes, I could not wait for it to be, sort of to put it out there. So this is why I'm doing the video, because obviously I've had some questions and I just want to answer them. So years ago, even before I started crocheting, I bought this sweater, and I like it because it's holey and you sort of have to wear like a vest underneath, but of course you sort of, after a couple of years, you start thinking, oh, I really need to replace that. And whenever I went into the shop lately, I was looking for something like this. I did have it in my head that maybe it would be a good idea to crochet one, but obviously, I'd never crocheted a piece of I had crocheted a dress according to a pattern. Yes, I had followed a dress, but not a sweatshirt. So, and certainly not something like this. So one night I was just scrolling, as you do, and there I see this wonderful picture of this sweatshirt, and I'm thinking, that's perfect. It's got holes in it, but it still covers up nicely. So, sort of I looked at it more and more, and it turned out to be a cowl, which perfect, because, that means you do it. Well, I can keep up with it and do it, But also the cowl was like starting in like 3 weeks. So I was like, perfect, I'm in time to join this cowl. And then I sort of followed the links that came with the picture, and it led me to a web shop of a wool shop in the Netherlands, and the wool shop is called Pera and Pasha, and it is a wool shop obviously in real life. So they have a real life wool shop in a town in the Netherlands, but they also do online sales, so that's great. And they sold all the different sizes. Now the pattern for this cowl, for this Sweater of Hortense, it's called, was by Mr Cey. Now I don't know whether I pronounced that right or how it's pronounced. So that was a man, and I'm like, hang on a minute, this is really nice, and it's been designed by someone quite unexpected. So I started looking into it, and yes, I thought, wow, I'm gonna go for it. I looked at the different sizes and I bought the large, so the middle size. So they had a packet for small, medium, then large, extra large, and then extra extra large, I think. I thought, well, to be safe, I'll buy the large and I'll make the large as well. So then I noticed that they had this color, and it was like, I've got to have this color, the mustard, the in color for the winter. So I thought, yeah, that's the one that I'm going to have. So it's the cotton that they use is durable, cozy, fine, and it's a mix of 50% cotton and 60% cotton, and 40% polyacryl. Now I then went back to this sweatshirt because I thought, what is this made of? It's not 100% cotton, because 100% cotton would be too heavy. So this is also one of the reasons why I didn't make my own to start with, because I was thinking, if you make it in 100% cotton, surely it's going to be too heavy to wear. And this one, although it's bought and although it's knitted, this one is 60% cotton and 40% acrylic. So it was the same mix. So that put me on the right path. So I'm like, okay, that designer knows what he's doing. Okay. So when this arrived, the postman, because it came by post, we had a special delivery from Royal Mail. It wasn't the normal postman, it was a postman with a van, and I was jumping up and down in the door opening, you know, to sort of receive the parcel. This is very light. I thought, oh no, they've forgotten my wool, they've forgotten to put it in there. But obviously when I opened it, yeah, all the wool was in there. And then I had to wait about, oh no, actually it arrived just in time. So I started the cowl on the, you know, sort of the day after that the first pattern came out, and I've printed off the pattern, and this is the pattern here. And I have to say it was written quite easily, quite simply, you know, but perfect, you know, it was okay, it was easy to follow, and we had the diagrams as well, so it was described and also followed, of course, followed on the diagram, so you could work it out. But of course it's a repetition of the line, so once you have done it once, it will come back later on. So it was quite easy towards the end to work out which row you, oh yes, that row, okay, I'll do that, and then I did it. So when I started the sweatshirt, I was planning on doing the large, which I bought the wool for. But then I did, after I got to about, let's say, where did I get? About here. So I did the border and a couple of rows here. I tried it on, and it was far too big. It sort of came out, you know, it fits nicely now. It came out about this much wider. That just didn't look right, and it would have been just too big for me. So I started again. So I left that one, I started again, and I started the smaller size. Then I tried it on, obviously, and that's this size here. And I could see the difference, obviously, in sizing. So the other one, I unraveled that, put it back on the ball, and just left that for when I then finished the next ball that I had started. So in the beginning, when you do something like that that's sized, it's important that you try it on. For instance, with the sleeves, they are not as long as in the pattern, because obviously otherwise they would have ended somewhere there. Okay, so you know, you have to, although they say small, medium, large, you have to still try it on. I also kept trying on this as well, although that worked out perfectly. It's just that, you know, you are making something which has a lot of variables. You've got your own tension, you've got, you know, the design, you've got the, you know, the stitches. Other people might make other stitches bigger, smaller, whatever. So always try it on when you're making something to wear. I did make the sleeves less wide because I should have started with them this wide, so that would have made them very wide for me. They are quite bulky already, but I don't mind. It's fine. It's I like it. What won me over with this sweatshirt was the neckline. Okay, I really like the sort of like almost the scoop neck, the boat neck, and I really enjoy wearing that as well. So yeah, let me show you a little bit closer up if I can. See all the details of the stitches. And then these two lines come back in the sleeves as well, and that sort of was quite a nice surprise when I started wearing it. But obviously, at this very moment in time, it is far too warm for me to wear it. I did wear it for a photo shoot outside the other day. It was 7 o'clock in the evening. It had been a little bit of a cooler day, so it was perfect to wear then. And then I didn't want to take it off, so afterwards we went for a walk along the seafront, and I still wore it, and it was perfect. So I am looking so much forward to wearing it. Also, this color is going to go perfect with my coat, so I will be wearing this in the winter as well. So the only thing is, it is written in Dutch. So if you want to make this sweatshirt, you'll have to work out from the diagrams what to do. There are numbers there as well, and I'm sure you can work out how it all works. So I am going to leave you with my sweatshirt, and I am going to get ready to go out to dinner because my husband is taking me out to dinner. No, I'm not wearing a sweatshirt. It is far too hot. Thank you very much for watching. I've put all the links below for not only the sweatshirt where you can buy the wool, the Pera and Pasha web shop, but also the Facebook pages where you can find the patterns for this sweatshirt, because obviously they came out in weekly sections, and so they're in the files of this particular Facebook group. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!